The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Anil Show.
Alright, so I've told people to go back and watch the series yesterday, right? So that way you're kind of following the story, because the story is going to need you to actually watch the skits, or else basically you'll just see Dan one way rather than watching the implications of what's going on. Lauren is still in her moods of scamming, right? And Dan feels kind of hurt just to see him, but it feels like them just move on from Dan, and nothing has happened with that. Now Dan now is back, and Dan is trying to, let me play it from the top. He's trying to basically see if he can talk to Wayne. I think that's what he's trying to see if him can do. Let's get into it.
Man, you got to go and leave, bro.
I'm gonna go and leave, but I really want to talk to you, man.
But you got to leave, bro. You got to really leave my house, man.
I'm gonna leave, but I just know I'm a fan, man.
Yeah, but the
I'm
kids
just
from the
going through
neighborhood
some
be over here,
stuff.
man. They on the basketball court. You got to go, bro.
I know. I'm just a fan. I just want to talk to you, brother to brother, man.
About
you
what?
know?
But how you get, man? You got my address, man.
Man, I got it from the internet. It ain't hard.
All right,
to get
man,
it.
but you got to go, man. Like,
All right, so him never gets it from the internet. He got it based on Lauren. That's where him get the address from. Dan probably needs to state that, but it's Skitland and they're trying to extend the scene as much as possible. So I'm gonna get why it's very backward, weirdish, sideways, whatever it is, forward. Eklund said the writers are lazy. I think so. I think they could have kind of written it a different way. But the writers them already. I mean, this is what they do. Them play the skits. Them very, very simple. Hey, let's see.
Oh man, but let's chop it up for
about what, bro? You popping up at my house?
Jesus is popping, right? Come on, man. Just heart to heart, brother to brother. I just want to talk to you.
About what, man?
Something personal that been going on in my life.
And you had to come over here for it.
Yeah, because I know you got something to do with it.
So let's be reasonable. You don't want to sit down and counsel no man, right? So it's something personally happening in your life. You may need a therapist. You know what I mean? Check O'Neill. O'Neill might sit down. If you need a male therapist, by the way, if you need a male therapist, check O'Neill. And I do have my licenses yet. So, hey, I'm just messing around. I'll get it next year. License as in I don't have my LCSW. I have an ACSW. But if you really and truly need some therapy from a male, check O'Neill. Of course, I have to work on some other license. And, I'd try to sit down and talk to you some more. But that's what he needs. You can't ask Wayne for therapy. Wayne can't provide any therapy for you.
What? You know Lauren, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know Lauren. What's up?
She belonged to me. That's all I wanted to tell you. Maybe you didn't know. So I felt like I had to come over here and tell you.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. You got to get from over here, bro.
I'm going to get from over here, but I was just telling you, you know what the Bible said, right? Warning come before destruction. So man to man, I just wanted to come to you and just tell you what it is.
Interesting. So Wayne yesterday said that, him following the leads of God, right? Then him say, hey, him just trusting God, right? And then yesterday, basically, Lauren said her mother sick again. She started the lie. Some people said, no, O'Neill, she has changed because she didn't go ahead and outrightly scam him. Yeah, but she started the lie. And the lie was that her mother's sick, and her mother is not sick. We know this. Nothing is wrong with her mother. So why even bring up the fact that your mother is sick unless you're trying to set up the lie for doing it later? In other words, I start to give you a story. Hey, you know what? My father is really, really sick. Him good as of right now, but he's really, really sick. What I put in your mind is that my dad is sick. So 10 days down the line, I say, I need some money. What you need money for? Yeah, it's my dad. His condition getting worse. Do you see the lie? Do you see what's going on? So that's why you set up a lie, basically. That's what I think Lauren was doing. Could be wrong, but that's what I think she was doing.
Like this Wayne's world, right?
Yeah, it's Wayne's world. But
you got everything, bro.
Get out my property.
I'm gonna get out, but I just need to tell you this parable before I leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You already know the rich man. You know David.
Yeah.
He had all these sheep. You feel me? He went to go take this one poor man's sheep. You know what I'm saying? And when the prophet came to him, he said, what should happen? He said he should perish.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Maybe.
So I'm just letting you know that I came about my sheep. You know what I'm saying?
So Wayne is backing up from him, right? Dan is coming up the steps. Wayne is backing up from him, which is not a good look at any given time. But of course, that's what's going on at the end of the day, right? And so it don't look good. It just doesn't look good. But hey, that's Dan for you in a nutshell. So we have to take this.
Yeah, David had
That's my sheep. You feel me?
I heard you heard the other story.
I'm just saying, I ain't hear
David
you.
got lost with if you take another step, I'm telling you, man,
Listen.
you're gonna be able to die your brain.
Listen, are you ready to? I mean, this your kingdom. You ready to lose it all?
Hey, man.
Is she worth losing it all?
Hey, get out my porch.
I'm just saying she worth losing it all.
Hey man, is it worth you losing it all?
I already lost it all.
So that's fair. So in other words, Dan has nothing to lose, but Dan is asking Wayne, are you ready to lose it all? No. That could have multiple meanings, because the truth of the matter is, I think this was Wayne getting a warning that if he doesn't get rid of Lauren, some way, somehow, she's going to basically siphon a lot of monies from him. Because we're sure Lauren is a scammer. We don't have no... We talk about scamming in Scotland, and like I've said before, that's why I defined the term scamming, because I wanted to make sure I have a parameter to operate with. We know for sure Lauren is a scammer, because when Lauren talks, it is lies that she's using to get the monies. It's not, hey, this or something else, right? You know, you can see the distinction clearly. The distinction is there clearly. But Dan have nothing to lose, but he's asking, does Wayne have something to lose? And I think Wayne does have something to lose, you know? Wouldn't be surprised if he get rid of Lauren, but also wouldn't be surprised if she lies.
Trying to tell you, I ain't got nothing to lose.
You know what?
I came for my sheep.
Hey man, I don't want to lock up. I don't want to lock up nobody.
I came for my sheep,
Especially
bro. You
black
got
man.
you,
brother.
You could go mess with the other
I
flock.
come from the streets, but let me tell you something. Out of the position I'm in now, I will snitch. I can't. Boy, I will put you so far in the jail. I swear to God, I will call them. So the best thing for you to do.
Listen,
hey man,
that don't scare me, bro.
Hey man, save yourself.
But just guess what? I know if that happened, I'll get out, and I know where you stay.
Nah, you ain't getting out because you threatened me, brother.
That's all right.
How you gonna get out, Dan? But he's hey, it is what it is, you know. One of the questions I asked was, is Lauren just as crazy as Dan? Because them said Dan is crazy, and Dan really is nutty. But the question is Lauren just as crazy? That's the question.
All right, keep playing.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just stay away from my sheep, bro.
Hey.
That's all I'm saying, bro. You got everything. You want to keep everything. Just
hey, brother.
It's a lot of people out here. That's all right.
I already
listen. I already told you warning come before destruction.
Yeah, but you already got an orange suit on.
That's all right.
Man, I'm feeling not.
But like I said, I done lost everything.
I don't doubt the nine.
I done lost everything, bro.
All right, so Dan walks right up and they're saying Dan is crazy. Yes, Dan is nutty. The question was, is Lauren just as crazy? All right, so if you know anything at all about me, you know that O'Neill basically will take an opportunity to teach something. Always scamming and lying is not its own standalone diagnosis in the official mental health manual. Instead, persistent fraud, cunning, and deceit are core behavior features of the underlying conditions such as antisocial personality disorder or specific patterns of manipulation. Let's look at this. Features a long-term pattern of disregard for the rights of others, repeated lying, conning people for profit or pleasure, and a lack of remorse. Just wanted to leave that with y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.